Then comes breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset.
remain standing for the national anthem. You may be seated. They finally let us out. Good evening to Dr. Coley, members of the board, Mr. Kilpatrick, faculty, staff, family, and best of all, the class of 2020. We spent days wondering if we would make it to this day or even have this moment together. Hundreds of essays turned in, many Google Classroom assignments submitted, countless nights without sleep and rushing to get to school. This has been the past few years of our lives. Furthermore, can you guys believe we made it? Graduation is one of those bittersweet times in our lives where we're torn between the joy from our memories and the excitement for our future. So we look back on the most significant 4 years of our lives, or so we focus on the next stage in this journey called life. We've been impatiently waiting for this day, so it means everything for you to be here with us. On behalf of my wonderful class, we welcome you to share in yet another milestone in our lives. We are forever grateful for your sacrifice, support, and love. Please consider yourselves officially welcomed. Thank you.
Good morning, class of 2020, and everyone else. I bring you greetings from the Russell County Board of Education, namely Ruthie Carpenter, Dilly Elliott, Keith Mitchell, Kenneth Barnes, Joseph Williams, Tommy Pugh, and myself, Eugenia Upshaw. Wow, what a year 2020 has been so far. In addition to the normal graduation anxieties, you have had some challenges we have not seen before. But thankfully, Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans that I have for you." Yes, you, class of 2020, plans to prosper you and not harm you. I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize Dr. Coley, Mr. Kilpatrick, and the Warrior team for their hard work to make this celebration possible for our graduates. I'd also like to take this opportunity to say thank you so very much to the Russell County School District staff, community partners, Fort Benning and the military, and especially parents for sticking with us, working with us, and yes, investing in the Russell County School District. Everything considered, it's a good time to be a warrior. Class of 2020, we are extremely happy to share in this celebration with you. It has been an honor and our great pleasure to invest in your success. God bless you.
Good morning, Russell County Warriors. To Dr. Coley, directors, Mr. Kilpatrick, faculty, staff, family and friends, and the class of 2020. I would like to start this morning with a short story. And a very wise man whom I look up to told me that every great story starts with, "So there I was." So, there I was. At 8 years old, one Christmas break, my grandmother, my brother, and I went to Florida to visit some family members, but my mom had to stay home and work. I called my mother every single day, and I really looked forward to seeing her, but I didn't realize how much I missed her until I saw her face again. When that moment came, we ran toward each other, crying. And I said all of that to say, just like when I was younger, I had no idea how much I missed Russell County High School until my long-awaited return. You see, I was originally going to give this long and sappy speech about how we, as a class, would miss Russell County High School so much. And I would use my own past experiences to explain how hard it would be for us to let go. However, I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I'm sure that we all know how much this place really means to us after these past few months. This was so much more than just a school. And we were so much more than just a bunch of people in the same grade living in the same part of Alabama. Russell County High School was our safe haven. It was our home away from home. It was our workspace. It was our life. And during midterms and finals, it was our worst nightmare. It was where many of us were able to find what we truly enjoy doing, as well as the people that we call our closest friends and family. It's where so many of us found our passions and what disgusts us. And Russell County is where we became who we are today, individually and as a class. And without County, I wouldn't have met so many of the amazing people that I am so proud of and so happy to know. Without Russell County, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. Now, I want to take a moment to thank the members of the school board, the administration, the faculty, and the staff for making these the best and most rewarding years of our lives. I would love to thank our principal, Mr. Kilpatrick, for always keeping an open mind and being there anytime someone needs someone to confide in. I want to thank our assistant principals, Mr. Baker, Mrs. Thorne, Ms. Karstarfin, for standing alongside us and ensuring that we were safe. And I want to personally thank Chef Thorne and Mr. Kissel for helping me through so many tough times and teaching me so many essential skills that I can take with me everywhere that I go. For the class of 2020, Russell County High School is where it all started. It's where we loved together, it's where we laughed together, and it's where we grieved together, and it's where we grew up together. All in all, even though so many of us have been counting the days to graduation and leaving home, please don't forget to enjoy what you have while you have it. As these past few months have revealed, you never know how much you love something or how much you're going to miss it until it's gone. Live your life to the fullest. Take chances you'll regret not taking later. Stand tall. Do what so many people say that you can't do. And please do not forget to enjoy where you are while you're there. And we can and we will accomplish all of this and so much more. Do you guys know why? Because we are the class of 2020.
"2020 has been a year of uncertainty, to say the least. Each month has brought us a new challenge, and we're only halfway through it. Thankfully, we did finally catch a break, which means we don't have to graduate on Zoom, and we're all able to be here today. With that, I would like to say good morning to Dr. Coley, our board members and directors, Mr. Kilpatrick, all of our faculty and staff, family and friends, but most importantly, the class of 2020. I know you're all excited and ready to finally have this opportunity, so I promise I'm not going to ramble on for 20 minutes. First, I would like to thank my arms for always being by my side, my legs for always supporting me, my fingers because I can always count on them, and my hips for never lying. I'm joking, of course, but seriously, I would like to take a second to thank my family and friends, and especially my parents, for always pushing me to do my absolute best, as I'm sure they all did for you. I would also like to give a special thanks to Miss Bennett Haley and Mr. Kissel for putting up with my never-ending stream of questions and preparing me for college, a topic that I was completely clueless on. With the national pandemic, most of us were certain we wouldn't get to walk across this stage at all. So on behalf of the class of 2020, I would like to give a huge thanks to everyone who made this ceremony possible. This has been quite the senior year, hasn't it? In some ways, it feels like we've been in school forever. It's really the only thing we know, almost like it's been engraved into our minds. In fact, when we're not in school, most of us could look at the time and tell you exactly what period we'd be in right now. However, this year it kind of felt like we barely went to class at all. Due to the outbreak, I couldn't even begin to tell you the last thing I learned in class or how much I annoyed my teachers on that last day. So, finally seeing everyone back together again is a strange but welcome sight. Despite that, we've still had an incredible 4 years. We've had tons of fun decorating the hallways, planning events for skip days, and pulling out all the stops for dress-up days. We've had pep rallies where we made a huge mess with silly string and confetti, and finally got the spirit stick, thank God. I know everyone has their own individual experiences, but the things we did together as a class is something that will hopefully be a part of our memories for years to come. Nevertheless, I would like to give a few words of wisdom. The best advice I've been given about life is don't settle for anything. Always go after exactly what you want, even if it seems unattainable or too difficult, because as long as you accept the fact that it was never going to go exactly as you planned, you'll still feel just as satisfied with the results. Now, as promised, I didn't take up too much time, but before I take my seat, I would like to salute the class of 2020 on all of your achievements. Big or small, everything you've done and every choice you've made up until now has led to this very moment. Take it in and remember this feeling of excitement and pride. You've earned it. Remember to take the time to properly enjoy it. Now, I know you're going to hear this roughly 1,000,000 times today, but I'm not missing out on my chance to say it. As my final parting words to the class of 2020, I would like to say congratulations. Thank you.
What a great day for Russell County High School. Graduates, I want you to look to your left, look to your right, and look to the people that are on the sides of our stage. We did it. We are here. We are having a graduation ceremony for Russell County High School class of 2020. How exciting is that? I would like to thank Dr. Coley, Superintendent of Russell County School Districts, the board, district personnel, and of course Russell County High School staff, as well as students and guardians. This has been a crazy journey since we got out of school on March 13th. We did not know how the year would go after March 13th, but man, we fought together as warriors do. We've come together to make this happen and end the school year the right way and capstone it here with this graduation ceremony for you guys, the class of 2020. We are so proud of you guys. We love you guys. Man, what a great day for Russell County High School. I would like to share two things with you guys before we get to the diplomas. One, look at the world we live in today. Yes, there are things that need to be fixed, correct? There may be several things that need to be fixed. But you guys are the next generation of leaders that are going to be able to make those changes. We need you to rise up and help make positive changes, not just here in Seal, Alabama, or in Alabama in general, the United States, but across the world. You guys, each and every one of you have that ability, whether it's making a change in one place with one person or several places across this entire world. You have that ability. I fully believe that. I promise you that. You guys have heard me preach to you for the last 4 years, and I've enjoyed every single second of it. To stand here before you today is such an honor. It's such an honor and a blessing. I really do love Russell County High School and the class of 2020, as well as everybody involved with this great school district. The second thing I would like to leave with you is Proverbs 22:1. A great name is more desirable than gold, and loving favor rather than silver. I'm going to let you guys hear that one more time. Really think about what these words are saying. A great name is more desirable than gold, and loving favor rather than silver. I challenge you, Russell County High School class of 2020, what will be your legacy? What will be the mark that you leave when it's all said and done after you leave this world? What will people remember? What positive changes will you do along the way? I believe the class of 2020 can change the world. No doubt about it. You guys have that power in you. You guys are warriors. You are warriors. I love you guys. I'm so proud of you guys. Now it's time to get to diploma time. So at this time, Dr. Coley, would you please come up to the stage?
Good morning to a beautiful day in Russell County. To the Russell County School District's dedicated Board of Education, please stand as I call your name. President, again, Ms. Eugenia Upshaw. Member, Ms. Ruthie Carpenter. Member, Joseph Williams. Member, Mr. Kenneth Barnes. Absent members, Mrs. Dilly Elliott, Mr. Tommy Pugh, and Mr. Keith Mitchell. Let's give them a round of applause for their support and outstanding service to the Russell County School District and this great community. Please join me in expressing my gratitude to the village of this distinguished class of 2020, the proud parents, the amazing faculty and staff of Russell County High School, teachers, administrators, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins, as we have all played a role in the success of these distinguished achievements, honors, and accomplishments of our students. We salute you for your efforts in fulfilling the mission and vision of Russell County School District, inspiring, empowering, and educating our students with excellence. It is during this time of global pandemic, economic challenges, and civil unrest that the safety and security of being a one warrior team, regardless to race, economic status, or religion, but one that joins together in love. Unity is more essential than ever. So to the class of 2020, you will not be defined by what you lost as a result of the impact of COVID-19, but how you respond to it. Navigating the normal has been quite defeating, but please be encouraged from the words of Maya Angelou. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are and what you can rise from, even how you can come out of it in order to move forward. So I say to you, for you are indeed the chosen class for such a time as this. I believe that no other Russell County High School graduating class has been better positioned to be warriors for life as you, Russell County High School class of 2020. You're brave, you're strong, courageous, and resilient. So as your superintendent, I am honored to share in the excitement of an important milestone as your high school graduation. A proud, I just love to say this, 1984 graduate of Russell County High School. It gives me great pleasure for such an award, to award you as your high school diploma. Russell County High School 2020 graduates, thank you for leaving an inedible legacy of excellence and achievement in the fine tradition of the Russell County School District. On behalf of the board, faculty, and staff, we commend you for a job well done. Remember that commencement is not the ending, but the beginning of a new path to your destination. As you are now faced with the world of opportunities, whether it's college, career, work, or military, you must choose the best path for you, which can be one of the most critical decisions in your life. But please allow me to encourage you with one of my most favorite passages from the great book of Proverbs, chapter 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Lean not unto your own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. And now, by the powers vested in me, by the state of Alabama, the Department of Education, as the superintendent of Russell County School District, I certify that each student seated before you meets the requirements to receive an Alabama high school diploma on this 6th day of June, 2020. Congratulations to the members of the Russell County High School class of 2020. We love you. God bless you. Before the presentation of diplomas, we ask that you limit your celebrations in order that the names of each student can be heard. At this time, I will ask Mrs. Eugenia Upshaw, our board president, and any others to assist in presenting our students their diplomas. At this time, we will call the first row of candidates for graduation. Please stand.
Every high school commencement should be dignified and memorable occasion. We ask our guests to honor this occasion by not cheering, whistling, screaming, or otherwise creating disturbance until the last graduate's name on each row is called. I'll let you know when to do it. Kayla Ann Shows. Courtney Ann Michelle Mahar. Bailey Jean Manderson. Amanda Grace Stevens. Kiara Charisse Gibbons. Erie Michaela Goss. Yasmin Yvette Nunez. Michaela Nicole Lipscomb. Haley Kathleen Armstrong. Zachary Wayne Henderson. Serena Heike Adams. Zari Sharnetta Leonard. Monica Ortiz. Brianna India Ari Parker. Ashley Lori Pateau. Jordan Aaliyah Reeves. Anna Marie Scott. Kane Kelly Atkinson. Tony Chantel Alderman. Clarice Anakishe Allen. Let's give these graduates a round of applause. Go crazy. Row 1, please be seated.
Row 2, you may stand. Michaela Nicole Appier. Emily Ray Taylor Austin. Jaden Lance Kuwewa Austin. Logan Dexter Austin. Jakeem Keon Averett. Aaliyah Ashanti Lasasha Bass. Joanna Beverly Beckham. Kaya Michael Berryhill. Autumn Annette Biggs. Zeldria Autumn Renee Bowman. Tymere Nathan Bracy. Gary Lee Bramble III. Kaya Samantha Brinkerhoff. DeMonica Lavette Brown. Nathaniel Bear Bryant. Kyla Marie Bullock. Ty Travian Jaitrez Bunkley. Savannah K. Burton. Would you please join me in giving these graduates a big round of applause? Row 2, you may be seated.
Row 3, please stand. Jacob Wayne Busby. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let's wait till the end of the row, please. Jalen Tyreek Caldwell. Christina Joanne Caraway. Jeremiah Daniqua Castleberry. McKaylee Ann Clark. Dylan Thomas Clontz. Karen Paola Colazo Mora. Marcus Kyron Cooper. Ashley Elizabeth Courtney. Justin Owen Cox. Emily Caitlin Curley. Elijah Evan Daniel. Colton Justice Danielson. Shalea Ashanti Davis. Hannah Faye Dean. Haley Diane Dennis. Please give these graduates a round of applause. Row 3, please be seated.
Row 4, please stand. Tanaya Aaliyah Denson. Sienna Vidaria Shade Dillard. Alexis Maria Dix. Micaiah Lachey Dorsey. Nequasia Charmaine Edmond. Ecclesiastes L. Edwards. Micaiah Denise Edwards. Austin Michael Embry. William Jacob Evans. Joshua Logan Ezel. Tykia Monet Fagan. Ashley Arlene Feliciano. Ireland Audrey Fenn. Xavion Rashad Ford. Lissa Cheyenne Four. Rayvon Latrell Ahmad Fort. Zaniqua Yuletta Fowler. Giovanni Willie Francis. Destiny Aaliyah Franklin. Shelby Brooklyn Hope Fugate. Join me in giving row 4 a round of applause. At this time, row 4, you may take your seats.
Row 5, please stand. James A. Funk. Gabriella Nicole Givens. Eric Goss, Jr. Caleb Alfonso Amori Griffin. Tiana Elise Hall. Jabria Alicia Harris. Trayvon Mendoza Harris. Travion Marquez Harris. Zion Nija Denise Harris. Alexander Drake Harrison. Hunter Cameron Harwell. Jamaris Johnquay Henry. Marissa Lenora Javon Henry. Jasmine Nicole Heptonstall. Rodarius Xavier Hennett. Ryan Isaiah Holloway. Nathaniel Gregory Holm. Anthony Allen Horse. Ashley Shea Howard. Let's please celebrate these graduates. Row 5, please be seated.
At this time, row 6, please stand. Kyle Raymond Hussey IV. William Christopher Ivy. Dominique Lene Jackson. Justin Noah Jones. Michaela Jerkinsley Jones. Audra Gintara Juvatkis. Tamaye Dawson Kelly. Faith Gordon Kelly. Justice Lamar Leverett. Tamarin Lloyd. Brianne Lene Lockhart. Nathaniel Isaac Mart. Lyric Breshawn Massey. Kelvanti Antoine Wesley Matthews. Tatiana Simone McCullough. Michaela Sky Mackey Smith. Cameron Dominique McKinney. Deasia Shantez Mellon. Tamaya Ashanti Mitchell. Please join me in giving a big round of applause to row 6. Row 6, you may be seated.
Row 7, please stand. Kimberly Coral Morales Leal. Mackenzie Grace Morris. Natalie Ann Morris. Aaliyah Lanaya Myers. Alexis Lene Myers. Nestor Luis Nieves Jr. Ryan Zachary Osborne Wyatt. Anaya Tiajane Osgood. Andrea Anaya Owens. Destiny Monet Parham. Russell Allen Pelfrey, Jr. Mark Anthony Perez Garcia. Jose Hector Perez Garcia, Jr. Tinga Beyonce Peterson. Cambria Lynn Plummer. Marciana Brianna Renee Powell. Quantavius Bernard Powell. Jasny Deshauna Pritchett. O'Shea Jawan Prude II. There's no second, was there? Please help me congratulate this row of graduates. Row 7, please be seated.
At this time, row 8, please stand. Janaya Tyjay Pugh. Jamiria Kiamber Pulliam. Jalea Simone Randolph. Cameron Shamar Reese. Daviana Janelle Reese. Corey Michelle Reed. Robert James Renfro. Zachary Robert Rice. Bodarius Odell Robinson. Tiara Aisha Rogers. Giovanni Valladel Rosado Rivera. Carlos Fernando Sampedro. Darion Allen Sanders. Princeton Corey Sanders. Carson Keith Scully. Sean Tyler Shelton. Tiffany Renee Simmons. Darian Douglas Smallwood. Elisha Walton Smith. Way to go. Got it. Got it, Bob. Got it. Let's give these graduates a big round of applause. Row 8, you may take your seats.
Row 9, please stand. Lance Matthew Smith. Morgan Chastity Smith. Stefan Fernando Smith. Caitlin Standridge. Andre DeMarcus Tate. Anaya Denise Tate. Jeremiah Luke Taylor. Jordan Sierra Thomas. Rayana Nicole Thomas. Kaylee Michelle Thompson. Isabella Jordan Torres. Brandon James Turner. Kathy Rielis Vega. Jashawn Kamen Vincent. Jennifer Visuith. Lamar Wagner II. Pamela Tyshawn Walton. Alyssa Ann Williams. Please help me in congratulating this group of seniors. Row 9, please be seated.
At this time, row 10, please stand. Jakaya Tion Williams. Juwan DeAndre Williams. Lillian Marie Wilson. Trevor Levon Woods. Jacob Michael Woodworth. And Jennifer Brooke Wright. At this time, please join me in giving these graduates a big round of applause. Row 10, please be seated. Right before we move on to the next part, we just would like to take a moment just to express our thanks and appreciation to the Senior Advisory Committee. So all those who participated, we're just saying thank you so very much. And before we applaud, I also just want to recognize Mr. Kilpatrick, our principal, who you know, and also if Dr. Parhams and Dr. Kilcrease could please stand and be recognized for all of their hard work. They worked tirelessly to make this day happen. So if they don't mind standing, and let's join me, please. Join me in giving them a big round of applause.
At this time, can the class of 2020 please rise? At this moment, please take your tassel and move from right to left to symbolize that you are a graduate. At this time, we ask all that are able to please rise for the alma mater and to please stay standing as our graduates exit the field. Class of 2020, we love you guys.